Kurt Steele, Tech AM Powerdrive. We're back live at TieCon 2014. And I have Anurag here with me. We just met. We're chatting, and it's so pertinent what you do. I know because I'm a technical innovator. So why don't you tell the audience all about what your specialty is and what you're doing?
Sure. So I think first of all, I'll give a little bit of my background.
Yeah,
sure. So I have been a tech entrepreneur for the last 15, 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
My first company I started in 98 with a few of technologists. And it was a 4-person company which grew to around 200 people. We were doing voice over IP silicon. So if you can imagine what we use in Skype and Vonage today.
Yeah.
So we were making the infrastructure and hardware which makes it possible. So
Fantastic.
That was my first company. We grew it to around 200 people, and we got lucky. We got acquired by Intel, the largest semiconductor company in the world.
There you go. Swinging for the fence, huh, Anurag?
So that was the first thing. I spent a few years in Intel, and then I did another company in display space, mobile displays. So all these smartphones comes with LCDs. So we made a technology for power reduction of LCDs.
Okay, great.
And then fast forward 4-5 years, I sort of got into this habit of sort of protecting what you are doing, because that's an essential part for any entrepreneur.
Very important. That includes patents and all that.
Patents, trademarks, secrets, trade secrets and stuff. So one of the dilemmas of any entrepreneur or any startup is that you're doing so many things. So you have an idea and then you want to sort of take it to a VC or sell it to your co-founders. And then once you get an angel fund, you want to make the prototype. So it's a never-ending task of things that you have to do. But one of the things that takes backseat is that most people forget to sort of think a little bit and see what they should be protecting. So they are innovating, they are creating new products, but startups generally take protection of intellectual property or filing patents as the third or a fourth thing that they would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost always a reactionary step. So it's like, I need to go raise money, so I need to file patents. So what we are sort of trying to preach here is, I work with several startups in Silicon Valley. Some of them have raised third Series C round of funding.
Sure.
One of our startups is very successful in data analytics for power grid. So it's a company called AutoGrid. So we work with them at a very early stage. And now they are doing very successful. So they're working with utilities and figuring out how to tell consumers when to switch off power and so on.
Very good.
So there's some success stories where we work with entrepreneurs at a very early stage, help them figure out what's already been done and what are the things that they should be protecting, what is their niche. And then build upon that niche and also sometimes give them other sort of perspectives on how they can shape their product.
So you build a roadmap and a strategy
to sort of,
Absolutely.
Just like big 4 consulting firms come to an established company and tell them this is how you should be doing accounting, this is your business strategy. So we are sort of the poor man's patent consulting for entrepreneurs and startups.
So anybody listening who's got an innovative idea needs to really contact you. How do they contact you? How does the listening audience contact you?
So our website is www.ashmarip.com.
Okay, great.
And so basically that's the best place to reach us. And we work with a lot of Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, startups. And the thing is that we are giving them the entrepreneurs and inventors perspective. And we are very cost efficient. And the kind of service we are providing differentiates from the regular patent attorney, because we use patent attorney at the back end, but we do a lot of the things that the technologists would do in figuring out what is the niche, where do you how do you differentiate the product? So that's the value we are adding.
And you're not only giving them legal advice, you're giving them your brain and your experience. You've done it. You've been there, done that. So that's great. Hey, thank you so much for being our guest. Great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate that.